Hi friends, welcome to my first yoga class, I guess. This is Zaid. I'm Tara. I'm going to be taking you through a Vinyasa Flow right now from Goa, India. It's going to be so fun. We'll get started in a comfortable seat, cross-legged at the top of your mat or mid-mat. Manually move the flesh of your sitting bones back and away to ground down a little bit deeper into the earth. Stack your shoulders over your hips and flip your palms up as a symbol of receptivity. And why don't we take a hold of that chin mudra? So it's bringing your thumb and your index finger to touch. It's a symbol of unity. So you're bringing the thumb, the universe, and the index fingers, your individual self or your ego, together as one. Begin to shut down the eyes. Beautiful. Thank you so much. You can blink your eyes open. Let's inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, cactus through your arms so your palms will face forward and you're going to bend your elbows 90 degrees. 3 more times like that. Inhale, reach your fingertips high. Look at your thumbs. It's okay in your neck. And exhale, cactus through your arms, drawing your forearms so far back that maybe they exit your peripheral. Inhale, fingertips high. Find length in your spine. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze through your scapulas on the back body. 1 more time. Inhale, grow taller, look up. Exhale to cactus, lower the shoulders down. Beautiful. Extend your arms out and then down. Deeper. Inhale, circle your arms up. Keep your left arm up and exhale your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, left fingertips high, find length. And exhale, side bend over towards your right. The left shoulder will come back into space and then look up past your left bicep. Use your right hand on your left knee to guide your right shoulder underneath your body. You'll feel a nice stretch all through your left side body as well as your left hip. Keep your right hand on your left knee and inhale, bring your spine upright. Exhale, twist over towards the left. Your left hand will come behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and exhale to twist. Look towards your right, or if it feels okay in your neck, all the way behind you past your left shoulder. Engage through your abdominal muscles and feel a rinse and release through your digestive system. 1 more breath. Inhale, crown moves up. And exhale, left shoulder moves back. Beautiful. Right hand stays on the knee. Inhale, come back to center. Left arm lifts up. Exhale, left arm to the right knee, crisscrossing your arms. Inhale, look up, chin lifts. And then exhale like you're falling backwards. Find a nice C shape in your curve in your spine. Chin in towards your chest. Knees can lift a little if you would like. Forehead comes towards your left arm. Unwind, inhale, reach your arms up, look up, and exhale, hands to the ground. Walk your hands out in front of you, forward fold over your shins. Maybe your forehead rests down, maybe you use a blocker or pillows. One more breath. Walk your hands back up, spine is erect. Hands come behind you, fingertips towards your hips. Inhale to puff up your chest. Exhale, stay here. If you want a little bit more, on an inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, knees come down. Think of a camel or a reverse tabletop variation. Inhale, hips higher. Exhale, lower your hips down towards the earth. Switch out the cross of your legs. So if you want to stretch your legs a little bit before you recross, totally do that. My left leg now is in front, so it's a little bit awkward. Just make it work. Maybe this time you want to stack your ankles and cross them. Other side. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, left hand to the right knee. Inhale, fingertips high, look up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Find that leverage of your left hand on the right knee to draw your left shoulder underneath you and your right shoulder back. Both sitting bones ground down, right palms facing down as well. 2 more full breaths. Feeling a beautiful stretch in your right intercostals, those muscles in between our ribs that assist with our deep diaphragmatic breath. So good. Left hand stays where it is. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. Right hand comes behind you. Think of this as a second spine or a kickstand, really reminding your back to stay straight. Inhale, crown of the head lifts up towards the sky. Exhale, twist. Gaze behind you. Good. Release. Left hand stays where it is. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, cross your right hand over towards your left knee. Inhale, find length, chin lifts. Then exhale, hollow your back out. Find a nice C curve in your spine, just like cat pose. Chin in towards your chest. Unwind on an inhale. Neutral pelvis. Circle your arms up. Look up. Exhale like you're bowing down, hands down to the earth, and walk away. Arms out like a big V, like victory. And lower your forehead down towards the earth and just rest. Good. Begin to walk your hands back towards your shins. Hands come behind you, fingertips facing your hips. Shoulders roll up and back on an inhale. And stay for an exhale. If you want a little bit more, begin to inhale to lift your hips up towards the sky. Feel a nice expansion in your chest. And this time, if your neck allows, begin to drop your head back behind you. Don't forget to breathe. One more breath. Exhale, lower your hips down to the earth, roll over your knees and come to tabletop pose. All fours. So your shoulders are stacked over your wrist creases and your hips are super high over your knees. Just like Zayd here has his toes tucked, please tuck your toes under. This is going to stretch the plantar fascia of the back of your feet as well as strengthen and stretch for the ankles and the calves. And of course it increases some stability in your body. We're going to move through flexion and extension of the spine through cat-cow. You may have done this before, so Zayd, why don't we just go for it? So it's going to be an inhale to look up, belly drop, and the tail lifts. And an exhale to push away from the earth, dome up the back, and tuck the tailbone while chin comes in towards the chest. Just like that. Keep going on your own. So it's an inhale for your cow pose, spinal extension, look up, belly drops, and an exhale to parachute your mid-spine up towards the sky, spinal flexion in our cat pose. Find equanimity in these movements and balance it all with your strong inhalations and exhalations. Find this good. Come back to a neutral tabletop and draw your knees together, untuck your toes, and then press yourself back so you're coming to sit on your heels in a diamond pose or a hero variation. Hands come behind you and interlock. Now, as much as you may want to separate your hands, let's draw those hands together so the palms touch. Bend your elbows just a little bit. Draw the knuckles down. On an inhale, look up towards the sky. Your spine should be very similar to our cow pose here and our spinal extension. Stay here if you want, or if you want a little bit more, begin to fold over your thighs. So hinge at your hip joint, blanket your chest over your thighs, and rainbow your knuckles up and over towards the front of the room. Your hips are going to want to lift up off of your heels, but make sure you're grounding them down just as much as you're lifting up through the knuckles. Good. Release your hands down to the earth and crawl your way back up to a tabletop pose. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Separate your knees, hips with distance. We're moving into our first downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under and press up and back, finding a nice inverted V shape. Pedal out your feet one by one if it feels good. You're going to take at least 5 breaths in our downward facing dog here. So the most important part of our downward facing dog is to have a nice long spine. It's not so much about straight legs as it is about a straight spine. So if you need to bend your knees a little bit in order to achieve that long spine, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Good. Just like Zayd is doing here, he's pressing into the mounds of the index finger and the thumb and spreading his fingers super well. He has an incredibly stable base here, and that's super important. Your gaze can be in between your knees. Your gaze can be up towards your navel. It all depends on what's kind of going on in your neck or in your cervical spine. Just let the magic happen. So from our downward facing dog, begin to look forward in between your thumbs and tiptoe towards the top of your mat. Coming into our first forward fold, bend your knees a lot so that your chest can blanket over your thighs and reach for your opposite elbows. Ragdoll pose, sway from side to side. Let it feel so good. And again, not so much about the hamstrings here, it's about releasing through the lower back. So please invite a generous bend into your knees. Release your fingertips down towards the earth. Toe heel your feet into touch and slowly roll up to standing. Stacking your vertebrae. At the top, shoulders roll up towards the ears, back and down. Tadasana or mountain pose. Separate your heels just a little bit. Lean your weight forward and lean your weight back, maybe lifting your toes up, lifting your heels up, and finding that stability that we need. We're balancing our body weight on all four corners of our feet. Activate through your quadriceps by lifting up your kneecaps. Tuck your tailbone under slightly, just very slightly, to avoid compression of that lumbar spine and to achieve a neutral pelvis. Shoulders are moving up and back. Spine is a rapid spiral. Your palms towards the front of the room and chin is parallel to the earth. We're going to move through one traditional sun salutation hatha style. Inhale, exhale, palms come to touch. Inhale, fingertips move forward, up and back. Send your hips forward, look up, back bend, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, hinge, and forward fold with a flat back. You can bring your hands down the midline or swan dive forward. Inhale, look forward and step your right foot back, coming into a lunge, lower onto your right knee, chest lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, palms come down, step back to a plank pose. Inhale, lower your knees to the earth. Exhale, your chest and your chin. Elbows are very close to your body. Inhale to swim through. Embed your pelvic floor into the earth. Come up, Bhujangasana. Tops of the feet should be down on the earth now. Exhale to lower your body down. Tuck your toes. Move up through tabletop or plank to our downward facing dog. High, feet separated. Straight away, inhale, look up, step your right foot in between your thumbs, lower onto your left knee, chest lifts, chin lifts. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, hands flat on the earth, and bend your knees as much as you need to in order to achieve that. Root down through your feet, rise up with a flat back, so send your hips up into the sky, all the way back into our Ardha Chandrasana, or standing back bend. Bring your body upright, palms come to touch, and then lower your palms to your heart. And then all the way back to where we started in our Tadasana mountain pose. Beautiful. Other side. Inhale, exhale, palms come to touch. Inhale, straighten the arms forward, up and back for Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. Bending your legs just a bit. Inhale, look forward and step your left foot back, lower onto your left knee, chest lifts. Make sure your right knee is right over your right ankle. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Nice strong plank pose. On an inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, your chest and your chin. Slither through. On an inhale, come to your baby cobra or full cobra. Elbows stay close. Good. Exhale, lower down. And press up either through tabletop or plank. Coming to our downward facing dog. Left foot steps in between the thumbs, lower onto your right knee. Lift your chest and your chin. Step forward, forward fold, Padahastasana. Root down, rise up with a flat back. All the way to your standing back bend, Ardha Chandrasana. Palms come to touch. Draw them down to your heart. And then all the way down to our Tadasana mountain pose. Beautiful. We're going to do that again, but spice it up a little bit. Okay, inhale, exhale, palms come to touch. Inhale, reach your fingertips high and back. Look up, shoulders relax. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot back, lower onto your right knee. This time we're going to lift the arms and the upper body up. Look at your thumb. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot, step back to plank. Lower your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, slide through, back bend, baby cobra or cobra. Exhale, lower, press up to plank, and then back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot in between your thumb, lower onto your right knee, rise up, just as we did earlier. Exhale, right hand comes to the right hip. Fingertips high on the left hand, and then exhale, we're going to tip over towards the right side of the room. Work your left arm to straight, but if that's not really working out for you, your left hand can come to the back of your head. Take your thumb right into the occipital bone. It's where your spine meets your skull. From that place, peel open through your left elbow. Very good. Inhale, both arms come up, spine is erect. Exhale, open twist towards the right. Good job. Thumbs face up. Palms are open towards your right. Beautiful. Actually, palms don't face up. They face over to the side. Thumbs are up. Good. Shoulders are right over your hips. Stay here if you would like, or if you want a little bit more, begin to tip your left arm up, right arm back, coming into a twisted exalted warrior. You can take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh if you'd like. Good. And breathe. Your gaze can either be up or to the right. Good. Inhale, come back to that open twist where your thumbs are facing up. Exhale to stay here. Inhale, come back to center, look up. Exhale, lower your hands down to the earth. We're coming into a one-legged halfway lift. So fingertips stay down onto the earth. Launch forward. You could call this a warrior 3 prep if you like. And your left toes are facing down. So feel the engagement in your right glute. Bend into your right knee, bend into your left knee. We're coming up to stand with that left knee bent in a one-legged Tadasana. Good. Kick your left foot ahead of you just a bit so your ankle's right underneath your knee. Stay here if you want. Or right hand comes to the left knee. Open twist to the left. Left thumb is facing up, both hips square towards the front. Woo. It was the breeze. One more breath. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to hips. Left leg is going to cross over the right leg. Now use your hands on your hips to guide the left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, look up, and exhale, hinge and forward fold over cross legs. Really work towards getting the big toe mound of the right foot down onto the earth. Fingertips can come down whenever you're ready. Inhale for a halfway lift, find length in your spine, and then exhale to fold legs. Inhale for a halfway lift, and exhale, walk your hands over towards the left side of your mat. Set your hips over towards the right, and I encourage you to straighten out through the right leg as much as you can without locking it out, and bending through your left leg. And observe the sensations cross your legs, traditional forward fold. Maybe you pedal it out, lifting one knee up and then the other, just as we did in our downward facing dog earlier. Good. Walk your feet in so that they touch. Root down, rise up, circle your arms up, overhead, back bend. Ardha Chandrasana. And palms come to touch, draw them down to your heart, and then all the way to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Good, we made it.
We did.
We made it. Now we have the other side. Okay, inhale, exhale, palms come to touch. Straighten your arms out, lift up, back bend. Good. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. Hands down the midline. Fingers towards the earth. Inhale, look up, step your left foot back. Lower onto your left knee. Circle your arms up towards the sky. Nice low lunge. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step back to plank. Inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, your chest and your chin, elbows close, slide through. Inhale, Bhujangasana, cobra. Smile. And exhale, lower down, press up to plank or tabletop, and come to downward facing dog, the good old DSD. Straight away, step that left foot towards the left wrist crease. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, rise up. On an exhale, left hand comes to the left hip. Inhale, right fingertips are high. And exhale, we bend over towards the left. Beautiful. Right arm comes back into space. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's it. And gaze is up past your right bicep. If you prefer, you can bend into the right arm. Hand can come to the back of the head. Also a great option. Good. On an inhale, both arms up, look up, come back to our lunge. And then exhale, open twist towards the left. So your arms are horizontal. You can back off the lunge a little bit here so you're more upright. Gaze back towards the left thumb. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Stay here if you want and really focus on the twist. Or if you want a little bit more, begin to tip back so that that left hand comes to the right thigh, or maybe all the way around to that right hip crease. Twisted, exalted warrior, look up. Forward to the side. Begin to unwind. Inhale, come back to the open twist. Stay for the exhale. Inhale towards the front. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Come onto your fingertips here. We're gonna launch forward into our warrior three prep, or our one-legged halfway lift. All your weight comes onto your left foot. Kick up that back right leg, toes face down. So you should be in a nice capital T shape, like Tara, terrific, or tacos. Yeah, tacos. Bend your left foot. Nothing? Nothing? Left knee bends a little bit, right knee bends too. We're coming into our one-legged Tadasana. Find your balance. Right knee lifts, arms are high. Kick your right foot out just a bit. Good. Left hand to the right knee. Inhale here and exhale, open twist towards the right. Beautiful. Of course, the option, if you want to take the outside of your right foot and extend your right leg, you can do that too. One more breath. Steady breath. Steady gaze. Inhale, come back to center, both arms up. Exhale your hands to your hips and then cross your right leg over your left. So both feet are on the earth. Guide your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, find length, look up. And exhale, hinge forward. Fingertips come to the earth whenever you're ready. Inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, walk your hands over towards the right. Send your hips to the left. I like to bend my right leg a little bit more here. Exhale all the way past the midline over to the left. Both feet are grounded down. Send your hips a little bit to the right, a little behind you. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, unwind your legs. So uncross your legs and pedal them out. And observe how your legs are feeling. Observe your thoughts, what's going on in your mind. Root down, rise up with a flat back, fingertips high, back bend, Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, palms come to touch, draw them down to your heart. And then all the way down to Tadasana. We use chair pose, I think. So that's the attitude. All right, feet to touch, chair pose. Bend your knees a lot. Take your fingertips down, so far down that you can graze the earth, and then fingertips high. If your shoulders are a little bit sensitive, you can bring your fingertips towards the front of the room. Yes, like yours, that's cool. Or bring your palms to touch. You can look at your thumbs. So many options here. Get as low as feels good for you. Make sure you can see your toes, or at least the tops of them, nice and low in your chair. One more breath, you can do this. Shoulders are nice and down. Relax wherever your arms are. Tailbone is tucked just slightly. For 3, for 2, squeeze your thighs together, and 1. Good, stand up. No back bend. Exhale, hinge and forward fold. Over straight turn. Inhale for a halfway lift. Your hands can come to your shins. Shoulders lift up, gaze is down. Nice flat spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to a plank, or move right into our chaturanga. It's up to you. You can do knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. If you're moving into chaturanga, your arms are bending 90 degrees. Thighs stay lifted the whole time. You're going to come into your upward facing dog with the tops of your feet down. Good. And then roll over your toes, come to a downward facing dog. Good. Step your right foot up towards your right wrist crease. Ground down through your left foot and rise up for warrior 1. So for our warrior 1, we're going to want a shorter, wider stance in order to achieve square hips. Bend your front knee a lot so that your right knee is right over the right ankle. Stay with your palms together, looking up at your thumbs. You can separate your hands, or if you're interested in a little bit of a challenge, pat yourself on the back with your right hand, and then left hand can come to the right elbow. Begin to draw that back. If you want even more than that, you can find the bind. So your left hand will flip around and reach for your right fingertips back in between your scapula. So this is the Gomukhasana bind, with the lower half being in warrior 1. Stay here if you'd like, or if you want a little bit more, begin to gaze up and find a back bend here. Make sure you're continuing to ground down through your left heel. Very good. Unwind, straighten out both of your legs. Arms are high. And then exhale, hands come down by your side. So we're moving into pyramid pose. There are a couple of options here for your hands. Hands can be at your hips. You can bring your hands in reverse prayer. You can reach for opposite elbows behind you. Whatever works best for your shoulders. So it'll be a little bit more challenging to do the reverse prayer. And if you are working on the reverse prayer, please keep squeezing your palms together. Whatever option works for you, choose it, stick with it, love it, and inhale and look up. And as you exhale with a nice flat back, you're gonna hinge and fold over your right straight leg. Important here, keep moving your right hip back into space. And we really want to avoid rounding the spine. So if you can't go all the way down, don't. But as soon as you start, good, inhale, use your core, come all the way up. Exhale to release your hands. And then find a bind behind your back. So interlace your hands behind you. And as you inhale to draw your knuckles down towards the earth, bend into your right leg. Moving into humble warrior. So preparing for that by looking up, getting our bind situated. And as we exhale, we're going to fold to the left corner of our mat. Our right shoulder will be on the inside of our right knee. Fold that forehead to lizard lunge. So pop your back foot back more and lower onto your left knee. So many options to take here. If you want to take you into a little bit of a twist with your right hand on your right knee, press that knee away. It can feel really nice, that right hip crease. You can even go as far as to reach for the back foot if you would like. I like to reach for the outside of the foot, the pinky toe side of the foot. And once I do reach for the ankle or the foot, kick away. As much as you're sending your hips down towards the earth, kick away with that foot. So you have this kind of tug of war going on, where it's a back bend, a chest opener, quadriceps strengthener, a hamstring stretch. There's so much going on in this pose. It's so beneficial for your body. You can even lower down to your forearm here if it feels good. And know that you can take whatever variation feels good for you. We'll be here for another 3 to 5 breaths. Knowing that it's okay in this pose for your right heel to be ahead of your right knee. And definitely okay to roll over to the pinky toe side edge of the foot. Press yourself up to your hands if they're on your forearms. And toe heel that right foot back to the center of the mat and then frame the foot with your hands. Lift off your back knee and shoot your right leg back into a 3-legged hop. So right leg lifts up, bend at the knee and open the hip. Lift up through the kneecap. Shoulders are square. Stay here if you want. Or if you want a little bit more, move into wild thing. So you're going to lift off with your right hand, left hand stays down. Right foot stays pretty close to that left edge of the mat. Hips are high. Right fingertips face towards the front of the room. Shoulder. However you want to get there, pausing in side plank if you wish. Come to a plank and move through like Vinyasa. Of course, you can skip it. We'll take 5 breaths in our downward facing dog, or if you prefer child's pose, you can take 5 breaths in child's pose before we move on to the other side. Absolutely up to you, whatever your body needs. From downward facing dog, lift up in between your thumbs and step towards the top of the mat. If you want to pop, you're more than welcome to pop. Hips nice and low, coming into chair pose, skim the earth with your fingertips. Arms lift, palms together, look at your thumbs, or hands separated. You know your options. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come to stand up. Back bend. Sure, why not? And exhale, palms come to touch. And then all the way back down to savasana. Bend your knees a lot. Come into chair pose. Skim the earth with your fingertips. Get nice and low. Find your gaze. Find your comfortable arm variation. Lift up your toes. Good. Forward fold over straight legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step or pop back to our chaturanga dandasana. Or float through knees, chest to chin. Upward facing dog, shoulders are back, neck is long. Exhale, roll over the toes and move downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot towards your left wrist. Ground down through your right heel. So a shorter, wider stance is appropriate for our warrior one today. Right hip comes forward, left hip comes back. Palms can come to touch if you would like. A few arm variations here, so stay as you are, or separate your palms. Pat yourself on the back with your left hand, so your left arm will bend. You can either bring your right hand to the left elbow and pull back just a bit for a tricep stretch. Or if you want a little bit more, you can take that right hand back behind you, palm facing out, and reach for your left fingertips in between your scapula. Wherever you are with whatever arm variation, don't forget to breathe. Inhale to look up. Bend a little bit more into that left leg. Straighten out through the right. Right hip comes forward. Let it feel so good. Very good. Straighten out your legs. Arms come up. And then arms come down, hands to your hips. Moving into our pyramid pose. Same, there are so many different arm variations here, so take the one that will feel best in your body and probably the same one that you chose on the other side. So either reverse prayer, opposite elbows, or if you even want to keep your hands on your hips, that's totally cool. Choose what works best for you. Inhale, look up, find length, and exhale, like you're laying your upper body on top of a table. Your back should be that straight. Inhale, come all the way up. Squeeze your legs together and find strength in your midline. Good, and then release your hands. Now we're moving into humble warrior. So we're going to bring our hands behind our sacrum, interlace them. As we draw our knuckles down and peel our chest up, we're going to bend into our left knee a lot. So the same legs as our warrior one. Exhale, fold over towards the right side of your mat, coming onto the inside of your left leg. So your left butt is going to want to stick out because you want to make space for your upper body. But let's draw the left hip back into the midline of the body and keep our left knee right over the left ankle. Beautiful. Stay low, but release your hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your foot out a little bit wider and then pop your right foot back. Coming into lizard lunge. Lower your right knee down. And again, so many options here. You can keep your spine erect and your arms long. You can drop your left knee out, come onto the knife edge of your left foot. You can move into a twist with your left hand coming into your left knee, and then use that to press your chest open towards the left. If you have the bind, maybe work towards coming down onto your forearm. If your forearm's down on the earth, face your palm up, and this will encourage the right shoulder to externally rotate. Good. Slowly release the right leg. Both hands to the inside, straighten through the arms. Flatten your left foot and walk it in towards the middle of the mat. Both hands nice and flat. Lift off of your right knee and shoot your left leg back. Three-legged dog. Bend at the knee and open the head. Lift up through the left knee cap. Stay here, or if you want a little bit more, keep going and find your wild thing. So your right hand's going to stay on the mat. Left foot comes down to the earth, right leg straightens. Left fingertips face up first and then all the way towards the front of the room. Unwind whenever you're ready. Maybe catch yourself in a side plank just for an added challenge. And then all the way to the plank. Move through a vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog or balasana child's pose for 5 breaths. You choose. Downward facing downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet just once or twice. And now we're coming into malasana or yogi squat. So you can pop up towards the top of your mat so that your feet are out and your heels are in. Or of course, if you want to step one foot forward and then the other, you can. Find your comfortable malasana. If you want to roll up a blanket or something to keep under your heels, you can absolutely do that. Hips are down towards the earth, knees are high, shoulders are back, down, round up. Take fists, take your hands into fists, press your knuckles together, press your knees apart with your elbows, and then your knuckles come all the way down, so your pinkies, not your pinkies, your little finger here is in line with your elbow. Good. Hands can come behind you and then slowly come down to your bottom and extend your legs. We're going to move into Paschimottanasana. a seated forward fold. You can bend your knees a little bit here. Keep your feet active so your toes are flexed back towards your face. Inhale, circle your arms up. And with a nice flat back fold, reach for your big toes if possible. You can also reach for the outside of your calves or shins or the outside of your feet. Inhale for a halfway lift. Look at your toes. And then exhale to fold. If your elbows are bent, send them outward. And keep your gaze towards your toes instead of falling down in between your calves. Good. Inhale for a slight lift. Look at your toes. And then exhale to release. Left leg stays straight just as it is, and then bring your right knee up and into you. Make sure that your right foot is flat. You've got a fist width distance in between your hand and your foot. We're moving into Marachasana A. Left hand can come down to the earth. For now, inhale your right arm up. As if you're reaching for your left big toe, reach forward, then flip your palm and find a bind behind you. You can always use a belt or a strap or anything that you have here. And then your left hand will reach for the right behind you. And you have the bind. Inhale to look up. And exhale to fold. Continue looking at your left big toe. Good. And inhale, look up. And exhale to release the bind. Now we're moving into Marachasana C. So this one's a twist. Your right hand will come behind you, and you can either hug your right knee in towards your side, or you can bring the outside of your left elbow to the outside of the left knee. Or for a third option, you can find a bind. So your left arm is gonna come to the outside of your right knee. You're gonna wrap that left arm around the right knee. So many great options here. Choose whichever one works for you. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to release. Straighten out both legs and tap them out a little bit. Tap it out. Right into the other side. So bend into your left leg. Left foot is planted. Bring your left heel as close to your groin as you can. And one fist width distance in between your foot and the thigh. Left fingertips reach forward and find bind. If possible, the left hand ventures towards the right wrist. Inhale, find length through the spine. Look at your big toe and exhale to fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, release the bind. Inhale, left arm up. And exhale, the left hand comes behind you. Right hugs in the left knee. Or elbow to knee contact for the twist. Or find the bind by twisting your right arm around the left knee. Inhale, length through the spine, and exhale to twist. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Extend both legs, shake it out. Vinyasa. You can choose to skip this if you want, but otherwise roll over your shins, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Shift forward into your plank pose, and slowly, all at once, lower down to your belly. So nice and slow. Good. Untuck your toes. So press your toenails into the earth. And fingertips come outside of your shoulders, elbows super high for gecko pose. On an inhale, press into your fingertips, squeeze your scapulas together, and look up. Good. Hold here. Press into the tops of your feet so much that your kneecaps lift up off of the earth. Beautiful, lower down. Make a pillow with your hands, elbows bow out, and come into Makrasana or crocodile pose. So your toes are going to be pointing out, thighs are externally rotated, and just take a little rest. One more round of our gecko pose. So bring your feet back together into the midline. Tops of the feet are down. Tense your fingers outside of your shoulders. And on an inhale, lift your upper body towards the sky. Shoulders move back. Feel the muscles along your spine strengthening as your core or your abdominals are stretching. Beautiful. Lower all the way down. Now press up and back to our Balasana. Keep your knees on the ground. Now your hips start towards your heels and just rest. You can allow your fingertips to walk away from your knees or prefer your fingertips by your toes. It's totally up to you. And inhale, lift your body up, your spine. So you're sitting on your heels. And then come to kneel. Coming into camel pose. Tuck your toes under and separate your knees, hips with distance. We'll just do one camel here. So if you want to take it all the way down to your ankles, you can. We'll all start with our hands behind our back. So imagine you have pockets in the back of your yoga pants, or maybe you do. Those are some cool yoga pants. Elbows come in together. Good. Use your hands to press your hips forward. Feel your back extending and look up towards the sky. Tuck your tailbone under here. Avoid. Good. Bring your hands back to your hips. Back upright. Slowly untuck your toes. Sit back on your heels, but stay upright. Right hand to your heart, left hand to your belly. Close your eyes and breathe. The next few minutes are dedicated to any inversions you're practicing, whether it is a headstand, pincha, or whatever you feel comfortable practicing in the comfort of your own home. If going upside down like that isn't really in your practice today, that's totally cool. You can come onto your back and extend your legs up for a waterfall pose, and we'll meet you there. But if you want to practice an inversion, now is a great time. And then begin to press yourself up. Your hips can come to one side. Extend your legs out in front of you. Make sure you're in the middle of your mat, and then lower all the way down to your back. Nice and slow. Draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a nice big squeeze. Let's stretch the back of our neck by bringing our forehead up towards our knees. And pull down with your arms to really compress yourself into a little ball. Good. And then release your feet down towards the earth. Your arms can be out like a T. Right leg extends, and then cross your right leg over your left, like you're sitting in a chair. Now you can stay like this, or if you want a little bit more, you can go into eagle legs with a double wrap. It's totally up to you. Draw your knees a little bit closer towards your chin, and then drop your knees over towards your left. Great. Different variation of a supine twist. Your left hand can be to your right knee. Right arm can be open. Look right if it feels okay in your neck. Make sure both shoulders are anchored down into the earth. And breathe. On an inhale, bring your knees back up towards center, unwind. Knees come in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice loving squeeze. When your feet come down towards the earth, left leg lifts up, and then cross the arms like. Maybe cross once, maybe cross twice. Totally up to you. Knees come a little bit forward, knowing it'll be a little deeper of a twist the closer your knees are to your body, and then exhale to drop your knees over towards the right. Look left. A block may be helpful underneath that left knee. Good. Unwind. Use your core to bring your knees back up. Uncross your legs from your knees into the chest. And take a brief moment here to scan your body. Have a conversation with your body. Ask your body if there's any other posture that you need in order to have a full, rounded asana practice. Maybe another twist or a happy baby. Maybe that's what you need. Take a minute before moving into Shavasana. Perform any final asana that would really just make your body feel so good. And then whenever you're ready to find your Shavasana, extend your legs long. Allow your palms to face up and your feet to naturally flop open. Shut down your eyes. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers. Reawaken. Point your toes towards the front of the room. Reach your fingers back, interlacing your hands, opening your palms, and welcoming in a good full body stretch. Release your hands, left hand to your belly, left knee bends, pull over onto your right side. Slowly press yourself up, come to a comfortable seat, keeping your eyes closed. Circle your arms up, look up, even though your eyes are closed. Palms to touch and drop down your heart. We'll close class the same way we began. 3 Oms and 3 Shantis. Inhale to Om. Inhale to Om. Inhale to Om. 3 Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you everyone so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you very much. Beautiful practice. All right, everyone. See you soon. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.